Compass Housing Alliance exists today because of the vision of one Swedish immigrant over 100 years ago. When Pastor Otto Karlstrom and his wife Alva first arrived in Seattle, they immediately saw the need to provide a welcoming space for fellow immigrants who were new to the area and didn't have housing between jobs. In 1920, he founded what was originally called the Lutheran Sailors and Loggers Mission here in Pioneer Square. Our name has changed over the years, but our purpose, providing a welcoming space for those in need, has remained the same. Today, we are Compass Housing Alliance, one of the largest providers of supportive, affordable housing and emergency services in King County. The mission originally functioned as a rest stop, a place for men to find community, attend church, write letters home, and grab a meal. But as the Great Depression hit and times grew desperate, providers were faced with more people seeking food, jobs, clothing, and a place to sleep. In response, Compass looked to expand by adding shelter beds, and in 1941, were able to do so with the purchase of this building, now known as the Compass Center, for $15,000. Once Compass found a permanent home, we continued to grow. In 1952, a full hygiene center was opened in the basement. And this is when Compass Center began to resemble what it looks like today.
The hygiene center provides showers, restroom services, and laundry services to individuals. And giving them that opportunity, because we open at 7 o'clock, to come in here and take a shower, leave their clothes with us, wash it, and come and pick it up at 4 o'clock when they get off of work is vital. On the far east corner of the building, there's the client service office, the CSO, that provides mail services, banking services to individuals. This is their way of communicating with their appointments. This is their way of communicating with their family. This is the way of getting their banking statements. And without a mailing address, you're not allowed to vote, you're not allowed to get your ID, you're not allowed to get your passport, you're not allowed to do a lot of things that are required to have an address. There are no other programs like the CSO that exist in the entire United States. Directly in the center of the building, there's a day center that provides a safe and welcoming environment for people to come in and just sit down and get away from the weather. We also have computers and charging stations for individuals who are homeless. They can come in, file for unemployment, check emails, fill out job applications, submit resumes. We offer housing navigators for individuals who are looking for a place, spiritual services. We have a chapel, mental health services. We also have a nurse.
Compass Center now acts as a truly unique one-stop service hub for folks who are experiencing homelessness or housing instability. But that's not all the building contains. As of spring 2021, floors 2 through 5 house our newly renovated Pioneer Square Men's Program and our Otto's Place Enhanced Shelter Program.
The difference between enhanced shelter and a regular shelter, they operate on hours. We don't have set hours. You have 24-hour access to your bed. You have 24 hours access to your program. We don't have mats on the floor, we have beds. We have lockers. If we have a guest that's in need, they can go to any of our counselors, any of our housing case managers. But our wins aren't just housing, just being their support, getting the mental health, the substance abuse treatment, the documents they need. That's what makes us different. You're homeless, but when you're here, you're not.
Our other enhanced shelter programs have also been renovated, with changes that ensure all beds are safely distanced to maintain health, privacy, and comfort for guests. We opened our Compass at First Presbyterian Shelter in partnership with the city in 2018 as the first 24-hour enhanced shelter in the city. We saw the success of this program almost immediately, and now we have transformed all 3 of our shelters into 24-hour programs. We believe this is truly the only way to effectively provide shelter and services to folks who are experiencing homelessness. Everyone deserves a home. Compass first provided transitional housing in the 80s, but it was not until our merging with Latch, the Lutheran Alliance to Create Housing, that we embraced this next challenge of permanent, affordable housing. Latch was created in 1990 and had about 5 apartment buildings before our merger was formalized in 2009. Today, Compass operates 16 permanent, affordable housing properties, with more to come. Bringing Otto Karlstrom's work full circle, Compass became affiliated with LCSNW, Lutheran Community Services Northwest, in January 2021. LCSNW was originally called the Compass Mission Tacoma, the second mission opened by Otto Karlstrom in the Pacific Northwest. 100 years after their foundings, these two organizations have joined forces and will have an even bigger impact together in the future. The sailor turned pastor knew the importance of a compass. He wrote in one of his journals, "When the darkness was so dark and the fog so dense that nothing could be seen that would enable one to hold the vessel on course, one needs only a compass to help point the way."